wall art. You see the sun and moon right there. This has been so popular. Here's why you want to get it on QVC. This exact same sun and moon wall design on plowhearth.com is $49.95. So you're going to save $15 if you want to get the sun and the moon. The flower Plow and Hearth is actually made especially and exclusively for us. I actually think that if you can swing it, get them both.
Don't they go really well together?
They're perfect.
Because they have sort of a similar feel to them, but I think our flower has like it looks like a sunflower to me, but of course really stylized in that Talavera design, which I'll explain to you in just a minute. But as you're looking at the sun, you've got the sun coming around from the outside, you've got the moon and then a star. And that's very typical when you see Talavera. So I will explain that to you. Talavera is a special kind of pottery that's done in a place in Mexico. It's very controlled in terms of the colors and the styles. These patterns that you're seeing are very common when you're looking at Talavera as well as the colors. But
I've seen that, but I just didn't realize that's what it was called.
Exactly. Okay. But Talavera is pottery, and so pottery is breakable. So what I love that Plow and Hearth has done is they've made these out of metal.
Using the same color palettes,
Using the same colors. You know, we've got the rich kind of mustards and maroon and pink and kind of a teal and actually metallic gold in there too. So all those beautiful rich colors that you would expect from Talavera pottery, but this is made out of metal. And it's also, you'll notice, Sandra, that there's textures in here too. It's not just painted on there. Plow and Hearth went the extra step to make sure that there's all kinds of textures and relief work in there. So you've got some beautiful details here, and these are all raised and then painted. You've got just fabulous detail on this.
So Nancy, as someone who is really a home and garden expert, I know you were telling me that this idea of art for outside is so popular right now.
It is.
It makes a lot of sense because what do you do when you have an indoor room? Sure, you get the furniture and stuff, but it's the art that turns that room into a beautiful, welcoming space. I love this trend of making your outdoor areas living rooms, really, with art.
Exactly. And you think about like the walls. What are the walls of your outdoor living space? They're your fences. They're the side of the shed. It's the side, like you have a lattice work or something that you're going to have some flowers growing up, but maybe the other side doesn't look so great. So this is a way, or maybe even the side of your house. We have this on our siding right here, and we've used those like hooks that you can put on that with the kind of sticky.
Oh, the kind that you don't have to drill?
Exactly. So you don't have to feel like you have to put a nail.
Now those are not coming with it, but just a quick trip to like the big box store, you could get those. That's
you can just get them so that you don't have to think, oh gosh, I can't put that on the side of my house because I don't want to drill something in there. They have those for outside, and so you can go ahead and put it.
Idea.
And
good, that answered that question. Thank you.
You're going to, you know, kind of have that vertical space. So this is kind of at eye level. So much of our decorating is down low. I love that you bring your eyes up and you find decorations on the sides of those places. Maybe you have a pool, so maybe the fence line that's back behind the pool to add this beautiful color. And I do like these mixed together.
I love them together. Of course, just one is still a big statement piece.
Yes,
you know, for the same reason you want art indoors, you want it outdoors.
Right.
And how is this going to be? Is it something I can leave out all year round?
Absolutely. You sure can.
So in the middle of winter, here in the East Coast, when it is gray and gross outside, I'll still have art.
Yes. If you have it hanging out on a fence or you have it out on a side of a shed or something, this is something that can stay out. A lot of people are telling us they're bringing it in, maybe putting it into a kitchen, putting it in a family room. And I'm going to turn this flower, they were looking at something else now, and I'll show you how you hang it up on the wall in a minute.
Well, we should mention, though, again, that this exact same Talavera sun and moon wall art on Plow and Hearth's website, which is plowhearth.com, is $49.95. So here you're saving $15. They also created the flower for us exclusively. So you can't get the flower anywhere else, but you know, it's a great value.
Really beautiful. So I'm going to turn my flower around just so that you can see on the back. So there is a keyhole right here, and that's what you're going to use. Let me see right in here. Let me put my finger behind it so you can see that. And that's where you're going to hang it up on the wall.
Well, you can see actually even on the back it's so pretty. You can see all where it's raised.
Exactly like the embossing. So really beautifully done. I love the flower. The flower is about 25, 26 inches across, and our sun and moon is about 24 inches across.
24, that's right. And then
so they're good size.
Yeah.
And you know what? You can also put this on a door. So maybe you want to, instead of a wreath, you want to do something like this and put it up on a door, and then you know it's something that's unique and different.
Oh my gosh, I love that idea. Nancy, that's so cool. So if you love art indoors, and I'm sure you know we all do that, how cool to have gorgeous art outdoors, that you don't have to worry about, that maintains its color, that looks really pretty. This is something really that I think all your neighbors will notice and say, oh my gosh, where'd you get that? It looks like you've been on some like exotic vacation and brought home a beautiful find.
Or you've gone to that juried craft show and you found something that someone handmade. And you know, another thing, because this is made out of metal, and you know, regular Talavera pottery is made out of pottery, that's going to eventually chip and break, especially if it's been out in the weather. These by Plow and Hearth are made out of metal, so you don't have to worry about the weather with them. Leave them out, enjoy them during all kinds of weather, and you don't have to worry about the chipping and everything that would come with pottery.
And we should mention, they're under $36. Where do you get beautiful art anywhere for under $36? That's really a great price. Also, if you want the sun and the moon, I think a lot of people do. It's already limited. Coming up in just a bit, we have the hanging swirl